Konia, and Seismuck, Takix, and T-Minus 2011. Welcome, bros, again. For those of you who do not have a Twitch account, feel free to sign in and I will welcome you to the chat room. And we are already moving into this game, and it looks like we have a PvT matchup. Sporting in the bottom left-hand corner, we have HpplVng. I can't remember what HPPL stands for, but I know this guy is in a professional team. Semi-professional, but this guy has taken his time to actually take this tournament very seriously into his practice. Very nice to see from VGN. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, as the red Terran, we have PwEman. PW is actually a clan, not quite sure what it stands for, but his name is E-Man. What to expect in this kind of matchup, I'm not quite sure. Maybe fast expansions going down for both players. But in the meantime, we do see HPP go ahead and not go for... I've actually seen a few times from Master players, Protoss actually go ahead and go for the FFE. I'm not quite sure why they do that, but maybe metagame against the Terran, considering maybe a two racks pressure. I'm not quite sure what was going through their minds, but VGN is not one of those players, and he's going to go ahead and go standard for the meantime. Looks like he's going to go ahead for a 13 gateway, and already going to go for that standard probe scout. It is cross spawns, ladies and gentlemen, so we may be expecting mid to late macro game. A reactor already going down for E-Man. Maybe going to go ahead for that Reaper kind of pressure again. And this SUV is going to go ahead and scout, and it looks like this probe is already going to go ahead and scout cross positioning. He's not even going to think of scouting the top or bottom hand corners, you know. He's going to go ahead and he's already seen the SUV, so that confirms that VGN knows that this is a cross spawn map. And Gateway's already yep, Simulator is going to go down for VGN, playing very, very standard as far as yet. No SUV production going down for E-Man as far as I can see. Yep, no SUV production. Going to go straight for the orbital commander and the supply depot. One Marine is on the way. Probe does scout the gas, though. It's only two SUVs in the gas. Yeah, 2 SUVs are only in the gas. No, not even 3. Marine may be able to pick off this probe, and he will not. Probe is going to go ahead and get away, and it looks like E-Man is going to go ahead and get the scout against the Protoss, and he does see double gas. So, what to expect from VGN's build? Maybe he's going to go ahead and go for fast DTs, maybe? I've seen him do some DT works, builds in the in his previous games from his last tournaments. Usually a DT into a third. Already going to go ahead and make that Zealot, maybe a Zealot Stalker kind of pressure to deny this SEV or any kind of pressure across the map to be able to get his expansion into DTs. But it could even be a heavy Sentry 4 gates pressure going down for VGN. Not quite sure. So many openings for the Protoss player right now. I'm going to go ahead and check the Terran player, and we already see a Reaper in production. So it is a Reaper opening into an expansion once again. Already going to go ahead and make that bunker, but we already have a Marauder to be able to defend this. Marine is going to go in and scout any kind of proxies. Very, very well played from Mr. E-Man. And in the meantime, E-Man's going to go in and get the scouts again. He unfortunately, VGN is supply blocked, so he will not be able to get that one Stalker out. And this probe will, all these probes will be able to get us around on there. And very, very nice to see. He does not see the Twilight Council, as far as I'm aware. Let's have a look at PW. Well, E-Man's actually scouting. He did not see that Twilight Council, so we may be able to see fast DTs very, very assuredly. And it looks like E-Man's feeling very scared maybe right now. He actually saw the double gas and still 2 gateways. No Corona boost on that Cybernetics core. And it looks like the Reaper will be able to scout that Twilight Council. And this Stalker picks off 1 probe, and this Stalker will be able to pick off that Reaper. And it looks like that Reaper only got 2 probe kills, and it looks like VGN is going to not go for DTs, but Blink Immortal maybe going to go ahead and... Yep, that Observer for a very... Actually, Blink is very, very, very good on this map. Very open to Blink right now, and looks like 3 barracks, 2 reactors, and very nice to see coming down for E-Man. Already got an expansion on the way. Orbital Command is about to be completed from PwEman. As Zealot's going to go ahead and go back into the natural, and looks like this is a 1 base Blink timing. 3 yeah, free gate blink timing as well of an observer is already on the way. Very nice proxy going down for VGN. What to expect at this point? Already 2 stalkers are moving out. And it looks like PwEman's pulls back his orbital command, and it looks like he's not feeling very comfortable right now. He knows that he hasn't gone for expansion, and he sees the Twilight Council. Already a bunker going down, and very, very nice to see already again a missile turret predicting what he's scouted. Maybe he actually did get a scan against HpplVng, and no, he actually did not. So look, from the looks of it, he's already expecting that it is a blink timing, not even a dark shrine. Actually, no, that's really nice to see. He's already going to go for a missile turret in his main and his ramp, so he will be able to see any DTs coming in. Playing very, very safe from PwEman. Very, very well played as far as I can see. Already going to go for that factory, and looks like he actually denies that. That observer, and it looks like these Marauders are going to go and maybe pick off the Stalker, and very nice blink going down for him, and these Marauders, very, very nice upper ground advantage from these Marauders, and picking up 1 supply depot, and already Eman's supply blocked, not thinking that he needed to make even more supply depots considering what he was expecting, but he knows it is blink timing, and he's going to go ahead and forcefully make as many Marauders as possible. And very nice blinks coming down from Mr. VGN, and he's not going to be able to do as much pressure. All these Marauders are already in the bunkers, and I do not know what VGN's thinking right now. He's going to go ahead and expand, not going to go for that kind of any more kind of tech, but it looks like he is supply blocked as well. But in the meantime, the supply advantage is going to go ahead into Eman. Already going to go ahead and make as many SCVs as he can, ready to take that natural anytime he wants. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and get that starport. I've got to say, this is a very massive advantage to Eman. Be able to predict this kind of and see this kind of blink build. Playing it very, very safe from Eman. Very well played, I've got to say. Immortals are going in production, on the other hand, for VGN, and more Nexus is about to be completed. No pro-production as far as I can see. Not even going to move the Zealot. I think maybe VGNs are going to expect a drop, more Reaper production, who knows, but it looks like VGN's feeling very comfortable to be able to deny Mr. Eman's natural. No upgrades are going to go down as far as yet, but I think he actually needed that engineering mode to get that starport. I'm pretty sure he actually did. But already so many Stalkers are keeping up the warping ins, and Forge is on the way, so he's going to go ahead and get those upgrades coming down, and already another observer is going to go down for Mr. VGN. Maybe going to go ahead and get that really nice observer positioning to be able to deny any kind of drops. But it looks like these Stalkers are going to go ahead and try and pick off any kind of well, anything they can. It looks like this Marauder Marine army is like, no thank you. Jesus Christ, already got medevacs and stimmers on the way, so this little army over here will be able to pick off these Stalkers with ease. But it looks like he's going to go ahead and go for the drop, and this observer popping out will be able to maybe see this coming. But I do not know when this observer is actually. It looks like this Immortals here is at home ready maybe to deny these drops, but it looks like, oh my goodness, Eman's actually going to go for the surround maybe against these Blink Stalkers. But these Blink Stalkers are going to go ahead and go back, so they may see Eman's drop coming by. And it looks like they may actually will. No, they will not. Yeah, VGN does not see anything as of yet, but Eman's going to go ahead and get stim in, maybe pick off this Immortal. He will be able to pick off this Immortal. Yes, please, I'll take that free Immortal, thank you. And he will be able to do as much pressure as possible. It looks like these Stalkers will be able to blink in and deny this. Very well played, and not even going to pick up any of these Marauders, and more warping in, more Stalkers are warping in, and it looks like Mr. PwEman forcibly pulling away his Blink Stalkers and making him expand. Very, very well played from Eman. So for the meantime, it looks like Eman has still got the advantage with that, with all these SCVs, keeping up that SCV production, and it looks like this Orbital Commander and double gas as well. Maybe going to go ahead and go for that fast third as well, but on the other hand, he is actually keeping up the Marine and Marauder production. But in the meantime, we only see Stalkers going down for VGN right now. And already +1 is on the way for Mr. VGN, and more observers keeping away this Immortal. I don't know why he's keeping these Immortals at home, but I'm very confused to why he is. Forgetting wow, forgetting his probe production actually, he hasn't made any more probes in his natural one. As you can see already, E-Man is oversaturating his natural, so he is massively ahead in the economical advantage. But already more barracks are going to go ahead and go down, and +1 has been completed for the Marines inventory units, and already I think that missile turret managed to pick off that one observer. So it looks like these stalkers are going to go ahead and go back, waiting for that second observer, and already a factory scout is going to go ahead and go down from Mr. E-Man. Alrighty, and already VGN has seen that he can't do any pressure. He's going to go ahead and get that double gas for his natural. And it looks like this factory will be able to see if he has actually got a third, or he will be able to deny it. Very, very well played from Mr. E-Man. And it looks like these stalkers are going to go ahead and try and get the blink up here. But it looks like E-Man's already expecting this. Very, very nice to see. And he was already blinking up, but E-Man's going to go ahead and pull all of his units back, and these stalkers will be able to pick all these off. Very unfortunate, already picking up that one observer. Very unfortunate to see from VGN, and he will not be able to blink up there in the meantime unless he keeps all of his units up there. It looks like E-Man's already predicting this, and that he will be able to blink down, picking off all these stalkers. Very unfortunate to see from Mr. VGN. And E-Man very, very well played to pick off that whole army. That was actually his whole army right there. And in the meantime, Mr. E-Man's going to go ahead and keep up that that production. That army production is massive. Already going to go ahead and get it for this third, and more barracks are on the way. Armory is on the way, engineering bay is on the way, and wow, going to go ahead for double upgrades. And armory, I'm expecting, is going to go ahead and go into ship upgrades. And already moving out, feeling very comfortable knowing that he took out that Blink Stalker army. Maybe going to go ahead and deny or pressure his natural. Already knowing that he has not gone for a third, I'm not surprised that he's gone ahead and go for his own third. And already he has scanned that there's no observer right there to be able to see that this drop is coming, in fact. And these medevacs are going to go ahead and move in, and these stalkers are very, very nice to see actually from VGN. Both these master players are actually predicting each other as much as possible, but this observer does see this drop coming, and these stalkers are going to go ahead and maybe deny one medevac, not even two, but this very, very nice observer position going down for VGN, and these stalkers are going to go ahead and deny this drop. More gateways that are coming down already right now. No sentries as of yet, not even chargelets as far as I can see. No, not even chargelets, and E-Man realises that he does not have enough army to be able to come in the natural and to be able to destroy that army. And massive warp in, already Colossus coming out, very, very nice to see. And Doom Drop coming in for this main, and this Colossus may be able to get picked off. I do not think he's actually got thermal lance. And it looks like all these probes, oh my goodness! So many probes are dying right now, and it looks like a drop is coming down, and this Colossus almost got picked off, and it looks like I'm not quite sure if E-Man will be able to get away from this, but he is doing as much pressure as possible. Very, very nice to see. Already getting picking off all of his army, going to go ahead and go in the natural pit to do as much damage as possible. But in the meantime, he's actually macroing behind this, and already he's got another army waiting as a natural to be able to do as much more pressure as possible. This is Terran, ladies and gentlemen. They are trying to delay the enemy's production. If the enemy, if he does allow the enemy to get as much production, as many units as he wants, he will be able to do this pressure. Well, actually win the game if he does get the right kind of engagement. But if it does get to that point of the game, the Terran will forcibly having to make every unit, literally every unit in the bio kind of stream. Already we see Mr. E-Man moving out. And to be able to deny this third, he already sees that VGN is already going to go ahead and get the gases for his third, so he's ready to deny this. But in the meantime, he's actually going to go for a flank and be able to pick off all these probes. And these Colossus aren't in the right positioning right now, and a very, very nice stutter step going down from Mr. E-Man, and it looks like he will be able to pick off not just all those probes, but all those zealots as well. Only two Colossus are right there, but these Colossus are going to be able to die actually. No. One Colossus just actually got away, but very, very well played coming down from Mr. E-Man. Already he's got another army waiting in his natural, and third already going to go ahead and get the saturation on his third. Very, very nice to see that E-Man's already got the saturation on his third. I'm going to go for his sixth gas as far as I'm aware. Yeah, he's only got one SCV in that one gas, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and go back for the map control and get his old army again. Already Viking production and +3 is already going to go ahead and go down for the Terran. Very nice double upgrades coming down for the Terran. Already double upgrades as well, going for +2, but already Terra's already got +2, and this is very unfortunate to see from VGN. He's already behind in the upgrades, and so many pros are just sitting here doing nothing, and these Colossus will be able to get picked off, and it looks like a very, very well played from E-Man to be able to pick off this whole army and walk in a natural, not be able to do as much damage as possible, but there's very, very nice stutter step, and these Zealots aren't going to be able to do any pressure whatsoever. Already going to go ahead and maybe pick off this one Colossus, and it looks like he will. Very, very nice stutter step going up and down as well, picking off this whole army. And it looks like it's just not going to be enough. Already, these medevacs are already healing all of these units, and these Zealots aren't going to be able to pick them off. Not even chargelets. Very unfortunate to see. Maybe I don't know what to see right now, and these pros are forcibly going to have to be pulled and maybe get the surround on the Mr. E-Man's units, but in the meantime, already going to go ahead and keep up the production. E-Man's already replenishing his army, and another army is already coming down for Mr. E-Man, and there is the GG coming down for VGN. Very, very well played from E-Man, I gotta say.